I'm running for president of Kenya in 2012 on Shake the Tree movement of Party of Kenya. And the reason why I'm running for president is to restore my country to its national lost glory, to free it of corruption and to enhance human rights. Yes, my goal globally is to restore Kenya into its economic prosperity so that Kenya can be at par with the other countries that are developing or have developed very fast. Secondly, I would like Kenya to take a leading role on the national security issues because of its proximity to the Indian Ocean, its proximity to the rest of sub-Saharan Africa, its proximity because it is a gateway to the economic development of those regions that are waterlogged in Africa. For example, Zaire, Uganda, and other countries like Rwanda, which are landlocked at the moment. Kenya has to shine as it shines in the international sports. Kenya has to occupy its space on the global markets and international trade. Kenya has also to join the international human rights so that it can be a leading example for the rest of the countries. Kenya plays a big role in the global environment so that we can have a space that we claim to be rightfully our own space on the global politics and the global economics, as well as national security. We have global conflicts, which has come as a result of international politics. The peace negotiations between Israel and Palestinians have been ongoing, and they're ongoing, and they will be ongoing. Kenya and African leaderships can play a leading role in asking the Israelis and the Palestinians to negotiate. The world that negotiates peace in Israel has left African countries out of the negotiating table. I, as the president, should I be elected, I'll make my own initiative with other African leaders so that we can actually talk, how you can claim a space on the negotiating table. The Koreans, on the other hand, are also playing a big economic role in the world. The partnership between Korea and Kenya has been ongoing to lift the international global markets. The Korean companies like Samsung and other phone and Hyundai, they're actually trading in Kenya. So we also want to find out why or whether the Koreans, both in the north and the south, can sit together as brothers and sisters and negotiate for everlasting peace so that Koreans in the north can be free. Look at the prosperity in South Korea. Look at the prosperity in North Korea. There is that divide, and we should actually come up and find out a peaceful and lasting solution for the Koreans. And I also would like to congratulate the founders of the Republic of Korea for the freedom, for freeing Koreans from the Japanese occupation of 35 years. That was a great thing that the Koreans, the founders of the Korean nation did. And we need everlasting peace in that particular region. And I'm willing to come on board, should I be called at any time, to try to make errors, but to try to find out whether we can negotiate for peace between the North and the South Koreans. Yeah, Shake the Tree movement is a word that I use that to weed out corruption in Kenya. Kenya has become very corrupt. The leadership is very corrupt. Everything in Kenya is corrupt. There's a lot of intimidations. There's a lot of human rights abuse, human rights violations, and the leadership has not come to power to actually represent or be a representative government to be answerable to the universal human rights as well as the electorate. Kenya has become a very, very bad place even to go, and we need to restore that dignity through Shake the Tree movement. Shake the Tree movement means that everybody who joins our government or who wants to join our political party will have to climb the tree, just like Zacchaeus did when Jesus shook him off the tree. As those who believe in the Bible, I being one of them, know very well that Jesus shook corruption by shaking off Zacchaeus. And that's why I actually put together this concept so that we can shake corruption by ourselves rather than going to the West and asking the West for good governance, accountability, and prosperity. We can do this as Africans. We can sit down and look ourselves in the eyes and say, what wrong have we done to be isolated in the world politics? What wrong have we done? Why can't we clean our own mess? Why can't we put our house in order? Why can't we shake off the corruption? And that's the meaning of Shake the Tree movement. Yes, I'm also privileged to learn, as I've learned, that Koreans are going to celebrate National Day of Freedom on the 15th of August. Unfortunately, I'll be guest speaking in Boston. I wish I could have come. I'm appealing to the whole world to come on this particular important day to support the Koreans, because Koreans are now leading a #1 peacemaking nation in the Far East. Koreans have become a beacon of security and economic prosperity in that part of the world. I would like all other nations, including Kenya, my country, and Kenyans wherever you are, to come up and support Korea for the initiatives they're trying to do to bring peace in the world. This peace did not just come from nothing, did not just come from nowhere. The Koreans fought for it. And that's why after the Second World War, after the forefathers of Korea liberated that country from the hands of the Japanese and the hands of people who had actually violated with imperialist expansions, to actually make it an economic model, an economic example that other countries can. So if Koreans can do that, if Koreans have reached where they are today, if Koreans have worked very hard to bring international digital technology to the other parts of the world, then why can't we support them? Why can't we follow their peace initiative? Why can't we also become like South Korea? We would like everybody in this world to look at Korea, direct their attentions on Korea, and also find out how useful Korea can be, and how useful can be used, how Korea can be used as a digital project for other countries to prosper. I'm asking my Kenyan leaders today to expand trade with Korea, and I will also do the same should I be given the opportunity to become the next president of the Republic of Kenya, in that we can learn a lot. We can learn a lot to prosper. We need to be self-reliant, and you cannot be self-reliant without taking a leaf of prosperity and flourish from another nation. So I really thank the Koreans. I thank peace in the Middle East, in the Far East. I also thank for the initiatives the Koreans are doing, and I also would like to thank you as a nation, that sooner or later will be coming to Korea with Shake the Tree movement to find out what we can do together so that we can actually have everlasting peace in the world, everlasting peace between North and Korea. And thank you, the people of Korea. Thank you very much, and I will see you soon when I come to launch my book. Thank you very much. God bless you.